We're going to start in the kitchen today while my coffee's being made. I definitely have a soft spot for a good everyday carry setup. Within the past year, I got a new job that required me to make some adjustments to my backpack to better suit my needs. Since I don't need a leather briefcase or anything fancy, thankfully I'm able to get away with just a backpack. So today I'm going to go over my casual office job backpack setup and why I have it set up the way that I do. But first, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Here we talk about minimalism, frugal living, tech, and things of that nature. So if that sounds good to you and did end up liking the video, be sure to like and please sweet chin music the subscribe button. Let's get started. My goal with any setup is to have it as light and efficient as possible while still having everything that I need. And we're going to start with the most important part, of course, the backpack itself. And there are three main things I want out of a bag setup: durability, comfort, and functionality. Can I roleplay Uncharted Drake's Fortune without it getting damaged? Is it comfortable enough to spontaneously swim to Pitcairn Island? Is it just overall a pain in the ass to get things in and out of? If I can find something that satisfies these three core areas, then I'm happy. This is the Transit Work Pack by Bellroy that they sent me to try out. I love Australia, and this is most likely gonna just be the end-all be-all backpacks for me. I really only have good things to say about this after trying it out for a while. As far as quality and comfort, it's really as good as I imagine a simple backpack possibly being. It's a 20 liter, which is on the smaller side, but that's exactly what I wanted. If you tend to fill your bag to the brim every time you use it, I might recommend going a little bit bigger than this, but practically speaking, I think most people can make this work. It has a minimal design that makes it look fairly professional, but feels durable enough to take a true beating. And it's water resistant, which will help me in these Florida summers. And the color of this one is Midnight. As soon as I get to the desk that I work at, I usually just keep it right next to me at my feet so I can easily access the top pockets, which I most frequently need to get to. I know that might sound incredibly obvious or silly, but it's these little adjustments like that overall make everything less annoying. It holds everything I could possibly need for work and doubles as an everyday backpack for my daily routine. And I'll definitely be using it for future vacations as well. This is one of those things that you definitely just get what you pay for, and I can easily see myself getting several years of heavy use from this. And having bought cheap backpacks my entire life, I have to say, it's really nice to experience something of much higher quality. There's going to be a 10% discount code for this bag in the description box if you're interested. Side pockets. Now moving into the contents of the backpack itself, I'll start with my favorite part, which is this key loop that's hidden in one of the side pockets. I have my two-factor authentication key on this loop, as well as my employee ID card that I need to access the building. I have it on a leash, so as soon as I arrive at the door, I don't have to unclip it from this loop. I can swing the bag around and it's as easy as that. I think taking advantage of little things like this is really the best way to get the most out of a setup. My water bottle is a little too bulky for the dedicated side pocket, so I've been leaving it in the main compartment for the time being. Front zipper. This front zipper is a lot more spacious than it looks, and right now I just keep this little hand sanitizer, as well as a protein bar or something quick to eat during my shift. And by the way, I'll have a link for all of these things down in the description box if you're interested. This is really the pocket that just gets all the random garbage, or if I need to throw something in here in a hurry. Top zipper. There's a really small pocket here at the top, which based on its size, I assume is for sunglasses. Well, that's what I've been using it for. Or I'll just quickly throw my AirPods in here if they're not in my tech organizer, which I'll show you in a minute. Basically, all the things that I want to quickly or frequently access will be tossed in this pocket. Back pocket. The pocket closest to the back is what I use as my dedicated laptop section. It has a sleeve for the laptop where it fits with room to spare, and there's also this lip where I keep my tech organizer. This was probably by design, but being that the tech organizer is also by Bellroy, I wouldn't be surprised if it was made to fit as perfectly as it does right here. And this is probably overall my favorite thing about this bag, the tech organizer. This tiny little pouch fits my hard drive, charging block, AirPods, charging cable for my phone and computer, and my mouse, all of which I bring and use at work. This SSD is what I edit directly off of, and it's incredibly tiny. My mouse is a cheap wireless Logitech and one of my favorite things that I own. An Anker charging block that has multiple ports and enough wattage to charge everything simultaneously. My phone and laptop wire. I can't wait till everything is USB-C. AirPods are AirPods. And sometimes I'll just leave this open on my desk, being that I go in here so frequently. As a matter of fact, when I'm working at my desk at home, this stays right next to me in the same position as well. I love this because aside from my computer, I'm able to fit all of my essentials in a tiny little case that never feels bulky. Main compartment. And the main compartment of this backpack opens up incredibly wide. This is where I'll pack my jacket if I bring one, as well as that water bottle that doesn't fit in the side pocket. And if I bring an entire meal, it usually gets put right in this pocket as well if I'm not carrying it. And there's also this mesh zipper where I like to keep my wallet if I don't keep it in my pocket in my pants. And it has this light blue accent on the inside, which I think looks really nice. And as of right now, I pretty much have my setup exactly how I want it to be, as light as I want it to be while still covering all my bases. Obviously, this is about my specific use case, but I think everyone can find a use for a good bag setup no matter your routine. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up my casual office job backpack setup. Wow, that's a really long title, but I hope you found some value, or at the very least, some entertainment or ideas about what you can do for your setup. Anyways, I appreciate the time you spent here and I appreciate you watching. If you did like this video and you like this type of content, be sure to like and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time.